What did you think was the most interesting on the Biohacker Summit that we saw?
The most interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that we didn't know about yet.
I really like the founder's connection to technology, the consciousness, because I was not really sure why he named this series in Amsterdam consciousness.
The
And,
Timu guy, the one with the hat.
yeah. So this was quite interesting, even though he was like using his own avatar, his own mask, and he wanted to try to play some game, let's say, with his performance. But it was like really nice beginning because he was speaking about the connection between the biohacking and human nature and technology, the triangle, let's say, where artificial intelligence is playing a big role in our human history and humanity right now. And the consciousness is also one of the parts. So that the we are connecting the dots or nets. We are creating a nets in a humanity. And social media and artificial intelligence is our mirror. So
That was indeed a good comment.
I think this was really interesting beginning. Why we are actually there, and there were also many people during the whole event from different parts of the world with different solutions. So it was, I mean, I would not say like that I would like to pick one of the solution because in each exhibitor I learned something new. So it was the whole like biohacking consciousness.
Okay. My favorite part?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rehash it again with like the sauna pot. Uh,
Your favorite guy.
yeah, I really love the connection just with Gabriel.
Aren't you like in love?
No.
Okay.
But like how he talked about his journey to set the thing up and like what he's actually doing with it and that, like it's homemade but he still did his research.
I think that you will, if
Was
we will,
just-
like when we will buy his sauna, like I think you will spend there every day.
Yeah, and then like I just also like genuinely feel like he could be like a good friend to just discuss things with like on a general level. And then his idea for the sauna pot is amazing. You know, like a portable sauna, and that just also helps me not to make a choice at our home on what do we want, shelves or a sauna. So now we can have a sauna and a shelf. So for me, that was the most
Helping your life actually.
helping my life. Like the sauna, the person behind the sauna, and then the entire discussion behind it. Like we met so many cool people at that stand, and that also indeed made me realize, as you said, like the Biohacker Summit so far has been more human than the Vivatech, for example. That's actually how I want to see it. Like the Biohacker Summit so far has been more human. Vivatech was really cool on the tech part. I mean, it was a tech
But it
conference.
was like also super massive or like
Yeah, but that's why it was more human. It was really more connecting with people here. And here it also really felt like people were genuinely just interested to share their own knowledge and their own experiences. You know, they were open to talk. It was super cool. Yeah, I
and
really
also like
enjoyed
when
it.
you actually told them that you felt some connection with them, they genuinely welcomed it.
Yeah.
Like it was also really interesting.
Indeed. Now, on to the more interesting question. What was the least interesting topic that you saw? The thing that didn't trigger you as much as you thought it was going to trigger you?
I would say that I had expectation, but it didn't fulfill its expectations.
Yeah.
I didn't have really expectations about this biohacking summit. Probably, maybe I thought that there will be more stations with like trying like a more like sauna, ice bath, etc. It was for me quite a hectic organization of these parts because I would like to try like the sauna master was there, but I didn't know really when, where we should go, what we should have. So this was quite hectic for me.
Sure, the ice bath master we saw at the end, but the sauna master we actually kind of forget about too.
Yeah. Also, I'm not really a fan of the mixtures of supplements, but also like there were some competitors which I would. I don't know how did they do the selection of the exhibitors, because you had like exactly two same products, which was the sauna, like two infrared saunas. For me, like why?
super close to each other, and
Yeah,
also like Clearlight was selling their patent to, or like sharing their patent with Sunlight.
yeah.
You can't
So
get any closer than like competition.
also the main stage wasn't that interesting.
No, that's true. I
For me,
like
more
more
the
like the
solution.
solutions. Yeah. When getting there, the one that I was most exciting about, but the one that met my expectations the least, was the Neurovisor. The the brain microdosing,
Mm.
or like the light microdosing.
And when you wanted to do so much,
Yeah,
yeah, you were so
I was
like
really
waiting the queue for it.
I was really excited about it, but I don't know. It put me a bit like in a fight or flight kind of mode at the very beginning, and also the organization behind the
Yeah,
demos
they
was really
didn't.
not
There was
organized.
also like
Like where is the queue? It's everywhere there.
also like I was like standing there and looking at you, and there was a technician running around all of you, and like actually like half of the machines didn't properly work. So like he was actually like repairing it while you had, which I think is really dangerous when you are actually having this kind of microdosing, as they are calling it. Even though I don't think it's microdosing, but it's playing with your neurons in the brain.
Mm.
And I think that when you have this kind of therapy, you need to be really sure that everything works correctly, because then when you put some wrong waves into your brain, it can really mess up. And it was for me really like a beginner's mistake that some the technicalities didn't work.
Yeah,
Work.
I mean, to be honest, when I was like laying there, I was also like sometimes like twitching, but also like trying to look for you actually, because I was like, I just want to hold your hand because I'm like this bit of a weird experience. But okay,
But
that's
you
still
could
interesting.
tell me, I didn't know.
I didn't know where you were, so I didn't know how much I had to shout. You know, like
Hey, hey,
hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey. No, but I mean, it was still cool, but I don't know. I didn't understand it that much. I mean, that's why like at some point I didn't know if my eyes were opening up because of the light or not. Like I saw like, am I looking or not? Like I was like, I don't know.
no. My
But,
problem is that it's really messing up with the neurons, so you should
but yeah,
really know what you do if you have this kind of machine.
so we had a lot of potions today. Like we had
Oh my god, I'm like hyped this.
the cold draw, the sperm, idine, spermidine,
Yeah.
the black photon, the coffee with mushrooms, the sprout spree, sprout sea, sprout spree, sprout something something, and then the final one, next to the black photon, the AG1, but hyper extensive. Which one was the best one, or which one was like capturing your attention the most?
No, depending on, I really like the coffee because this I want to start to apply at home immediately. So this was really good idea with the MCT oil with the different mushrooms inside the coffee
So
immediately.
the Rudolph.
Yeah, like just the idea, like that you can actually boost your coffee with simple things which we have at home. We don't need to buy it. So this is the solution which we can start immediately. But from the point of the solution techniques, which I was not yet aware of, was the black photon.
Mm.
This one was for me, let's say, the most boost at some point. Like I was really like, oh, yeah, I feel it. Next to it, there was the multivitamin, which was for me like really, I don't like the mixtures, so I was not really trusting
Yeah.
it. Or
I
for me,
saw it on your face.
yeah, it was also like I smelled banana. I was like, why? I don't like banana. Like I like banana with chocolate, but and Yeah, the botanic was really nice. I'm looking forward to this in the future. But for me, again, like you can do matcha tea as well. Like there is not a really like a big enhancement in what we are doing. Like we can also do tea at home. It's like just like how it's prepared. It might be interesting when you have the exact machine at home. And yeah, the mushrooms we were aware of already, so it was not for me something revolutionary. It was just like to get them at home. So we bought the powder.
I like that we got the powder and not the liquid form. The one I find also the most intriguing was the black photon because of the molecule that is being used, like the fullerene, and it's an antioxidant that, I mean, how I understand it, like an antioxidant always like help get the free radicals out of your body because it's like a double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. So it's like it's able to connect from one bond to the other, you know. So that was straightforward, or that is straightforward for me. Like the fullerene, I would like to still like study it more, understand the exact way of working on how it's an antioxidant, because like how I understood it is it's a cage, so it captures the electron and then
I, for
probably
example,
it gets
like yeah,
excreted somehow. But yeah, I
I
would like
like the more
to
the black photon than the what was it peptides, centi.
spermidine.
It didn't give me that much energy, or it didn't really.
I was curious, but for me, but maybe it's also because like it was just salespeople. They did for me. They didn't sell it like scientifically enough because
Yeah.
like I saw like the endoplasmatic reticulum, which it creates your proteins, it creates the shapes, all these things.
I mean,
Where was it
he had
going?
a like super scientific banner, but he was not able to
To
explain
yeah,
it.
exactly.
I have a question.
Okay.
If you would have like unlimited resources of money, what kind of solution would you buy?
The portable sauna.
I'm
Pika?
telling you that when we buy that sauna, you will be there every day. I'm guaranteeing that to
Yes,
you.
I hope so.
What do you hope so? You will.
Yes. Why restrict ourselves to we need to buy something that is fixed in our home? You?
Space it's there, maybe the breathing chamber.
Okay, yeah. Can you imagine?
In our apartment, no.
No, no, but like working in there, it's natural doping of your body to be able to be more performant. Yeah, like if you work from there and then you get out there, you're like superhuman. What was then the most interesting speaker or presentation that we saw?
So ketosis, glucosis, because this I'm inside and I still have the roller coaster of sugar. Yeah, for me the biggest know-how what he was saying and what I didn't know was that the whole civilization until this decade actually
I was gonna say exactly the same.
was in ketosis. We are the first civilization that ever get to glucosis permanently. It's just like a challenge which I think we have to face, and I think that we also found it a challenge for our relationship for us that we want to go this way, even though now we are probably not in ketosis at all. But yeah,